YouTuber, not so famous YouTuber, not so famous YouTuber.
What up, Barry? Turn down the music a little bit so you guys can hear me. Still, this is like the pregame right here. The music gets me going. Shout outs. We got Barry in the building. He is rocking that FOMO Fragheads Asylum. That's a really good version of it. I had that bottle for $40. It's a nice one. One of the better ones. Kevin Holt makes a nice version of it as well. Elysium's really nice. Nice little profile. We got Joel in the building. He's rocking Les Noble's Essences Mirage Exotique. And he just bought Miller et Bertrois Like an Egyptian. Little Egyptian action. Shout outs. Sheesh. You already know we got Donnie in the building, so we're gonna get to it. Let's talk about the rundown. So, for those of you that are watching for the first time, DWJ, how you doing, bro? Shout out to you. We're gonna be talking about some fragrances. He's got the Kai set. That he's got 4 left from the Kai set. He's also gonna talk about another fragrance, and then what I'm gonna do is I'll probably just ask you guys if you want me to get my nose on something that's gonna be like a designer, like one of the newer designers, or just designer in general. A cheapie, if you guys want me to smell a cheapie, or a niche fragrance that I haven't got my nose on. Sounds good? We're going to get into it. Let's see. I got my set right here. You can also see I got some off to the side over here, some decants. So I'm excited to get into those. Disco Donnie is definitely in the building. Shout out to Disco Donnie. Matter of fact, let's get Disco Donnie in the building right now. Let's just start it off. Oh, we got Dunk in the building. Scent of the day, Givenchy Gentleman Absolute. Classic, man. Discontinued as well. Black bottle. Red writing, correct? Oh, yeah. He knows he likes that one. Let's get Disco Donnie in the building. Let's go.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Who is the
Turn
man?
up the music real quick.
Man, you talk about Donnie. Yeah, man, Disco Donnie. Disco.
Shout outs.
Disco. Donnie.
I can't help but the groove.
Shoes shining with a smile to match.
Oh, shit, he's in the background, too. Look at him.
Is the man to catch. Disco.
Got it on the big screen.
Donnie. Disco. Disco.
Shout out to Disco Donnie, man. How you doing, man? What's your scent of the day if you have one?
Hey, what's going on? My scent of the day is Triumph of Bacchus by Argos. Beautiful tobacco.
Nice. Very
Sweet,
nice.
but not too sweet. I mean, it projects nicely. Got a nice scent bubble going on.
What's the weather like out there?
It's rainy today. The day started out pretty cold. Then it warmed up a little bit. It's about 70 degrees right now, but it's raining, so
Hell yeah.
pretty gloomy.
Duncan says, I know that particular voice. Nice soothing tone. Shout outs. So we're gonna get into your first fragrance since you're the guest. You know what I mean? What you got?
All right. I'm gonna go with At This Time by Kai Fragrance.
At this time, okay. Spray that thing on. Let us know about it. And while he's spraying that on, chat, let me know what you want to do first. If it's niche, designer, or cheapie, just write it in the chat.
Okay. Get a little light floral, like a powdery vibe. Hmm. This is nice. I would say it's like right down the middle as far as gender. So it's gender neutral.
Okay.
A man could wear it and a woman could wear it. Y'all could wear it together and see how it works on both of y'all. I like doing stuff like that.
We got Jerry in the building.
This
He's
is
rocking
nice.
that Mancera Soleil d'Italie. Love that scent. Very nice.
Hmm.
That one can push through some cooler weather as well. Super fruit bomb.
Okay.
Yeah. Leans a little bit feminine or whatever, but you already know
Mhm.
women love a man who smells a little feminine at times, because it's like, oh shit, I want to rock something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of my go-tos for like a cooler spring day. And obviously spring and fall have a
Okay.
lot of similarities to each other. So
But
you
yeah,
liking
there's a
that
little
one?
bit of a vanilla nature coming through.
Okay.
It's sweet, but it's not like overly sweet. This is balanced. That's the best way I can describe this one. This is balanced. It's not too much of any one accord or note. You know what I mean? This is good. I'm digging this one.
Gotcha.
I'm digging this one.
What would you say as far as time
Taking
periods
my notes.
go? Yeah, you gotta write that.
Uh,
You gotta get your notes.
what time? This will be good for like a spring day.
Okay.
When you want something light and airy, it's not gonna wear too heavy. Like say you have like something to do for a couple hours, and you
Mm,
know what I mean. You got some decent clothes on, and so you want to smell decent. This will be a good reach for that one at this time. Yeah,
nice.
yeah, this is nice.
I'm gonna run down the notes real quick. We got notes of lavender absolute, lavender essential oil, vanilla, white amber accord, sandalwood, and honey accord. It sounds very gentlemanlike, with a little sex appeal in it, with the
Hmm.
with the honey accord and the sandalwood. Probably a little creamy with the
Yeah.
with the vanilla and the sandalwood. Yeah, that sounds nice, man. I'm looking at the
Yep.
website right now, and it's showing a lot of these are just you could only get the 10 ml, so that's kind of a little disappointing. But obviously they're popular, so we'll see when he restocks and all that good stuff. The sale ends 9:30, so it says low stock on this particular one. Very nice. What's the
Looks
going
like
rate on those
from what I'm
rags?
seeing,
65
Barry,
bucks
the going rate is about $65.
for the full bottle, yeah. And then if you were to get a 10 ml, it's going to be $25. So, and as far as the size difference goes, you're looking at a 50 ml compared to a 10 ml. So for the difference in price, it might be worth it to either find a discovery set like Donald has, which is like 5 mls, and you're getting
Hmm.
23 of them or so. For what'd you say, 55, 60 bucks around there?
$50. $50.
If you
Not
can find that
shipping was
discovery
included
set,
too.
yeah, that seems like it's the way to go for sure. Sounds nice. Honey can be animalistic. That definitely, Duncan. What do you think about the honey? Do you pick up any honey yet, or is it just kind of like a sweetness in the background right now?
Right now, it's kind of a background player. It's more vanilla sweet than honey sweet. So I'm assuming
Gotcha,
that the honey will come out more into the base. But right now, it's kind of like floral and vanilla and creamy.
gotcha. I'm gonna look for my next fragrance while you're talking about that one a little bit. Yeah, I have that one already. I rocked that one a little while ago. So far, it's a hit for you on these
Yeah,
Kai fragrances,
I'm
huh?
digging. Yeah, there's about a good 8 of them that I wouldn't mind having a full bottle of, honestly.
Nice.
And then yeah, I was looking on the site, want to keep trying. I mean, there's stuff that isn't in the set.
I got one that I've been wanting to try for the niche section. So far, you got some bottles that I know you're going to be picking up soonish type shit. Let's see. We're going to talk about one that I've been wanting to get my nose on. This is Roja. Let me get hella close. Roja Parfums Manhattan. This is one that I've been looking to get a full bottle of. So get this thing sprayed on, and then we'll pull up the notes. Since Donald has 5, I'm going to talk about 5 as well. So get this thing on skin. See, I don't know if you guys can see the spray, but I mean it's a decan anyway. So nice sweetness in the air. Almost pick up some cloves right off the rip.
Okay.
This is sweet. You know the cool part. I'm gonna spray some more of this. Get it nice and wet. Shout outs. All right, we're
Wet
gonna
is
pull this
always
one up.
better.
We're gonna pull this one up. Okay, this one's supposed to have some Tonkin coconut, I believe, in it. So let's get this thing. Let's get this thing up here for Granica. And this one is called. Have you guys tried out? I know a lot of you have. Manhattan from Roja. This is an EDP. Let's get this thing pulled up real quick. All right, so this one is let's pull it down a little bit for you guys. There we go. Main
What's the
accords on this
difference between
fragrance.
a black label Manhattan and the white label Manhattan?
The black one will cost you about 5 times more. It's the original.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They only made a limited amount of them. So you really can't find it anymore. So if you do have one of the original ones, it's one of those like you know, you got something for sure. What up, Dan?
Okay.
Hey Dan, you got the link if you ever want to jump on even now. I didn't think you'd be up during this time. I thought you'd be at work or whatever. You already know. You can hop on. We're just talking.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we're just talking about 5 fragrances that we haven't got our nose on yet. You don't technically have to have 5 that you haven't got your nose on yet. You could just talk about some shit, you know. It's just a nice little casual thing going on. Oh yeah, Roja Manhattan, go ham. So main accords on this fragrance, like right now, I'm picking up almost like a spiciness from like a clove. Some vanilla starting to creep through now. And there's just sweetness about it. So what they're saying is woody, vanilla, sweet, or warm spicy, aromatic, sweet, fresh spicy, powdery, tobacco, coconut, and green. This one sounded very intriguing to me. Seemed like something that would be perfect for the fall type of weather. He's on the treadmill, otherwise he would. Yeah, let's set something up for next week, Dan. We'll have Dan on. It's been a minute since Dan's been on. We can go late if you need to. You know, just let me know. And you know, Disco Donnie will be on as well. So we'll have 3 of us on there, and anybody else who has the link or who wants to just hop on and talk about some fragrances, we can do that. This is nice. It does have some type of like a warm spiciness about it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be something that's going to be too dense and dark right now off of it. Now, because this one is a decant, it's a nice little 5 ml. This one came from a bottle that's already been, you know, sitting for a while. Shout out to Fatboy Fragrances. I got that one from Juan. Purchased it from him. So yeah, shout outs. I get most of my decants from Juan.
Okay.
But yeah, right now I'm picking up like almost like there's a hint of cinnamon almost in the background. Picking up a little bit of vanilla, but mostly some type of spicy nature to it. And I think to me, it reminds me of cloves, I should say.
Okay.
But there's a nice sweetness to it as well. Not necessarily gourmand, but you know, maybe something that you would consider like your time period would be something within the fall type of season. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So let's get into these notes.
What
This is a
type of
2022
would you
release. I would say it would be good for like dressing up. So if you had like a coat on, like let's say a brown, like, you know, textured coat, kind of like a you know, with some nice shiny shoes, with a smile to match. Shout out Disco Donnie type shit. Yeah, I would say something like that. I don't think it's necessarily too sexy. Because the sweetness isn't something that I would be consider like, oh, this is too sexy. Now, somebody can definitely think this is sexy because this is classic. So if somebody's into that like classic type of a vibe from a man, I would say that this isn't youthful. Maybe like 30 and up, I could say would be somebody that would appreciate something like this. And this wouldn't be too serious, but it's not too playful. So it's right in the middle. If you were going out having some drinks with the fellas, if you took a lady and she, it was one of those button down type events, she's looking nice, nice little restaurant type of situation. Maybe a day date for something like this. I wouldn't spray too much, only because I'm picking up that clove, and I know a lot of people don't like clove. There might not be clove in here at all. That's just something I'm picking up. See what we got in here. Now, YSL Baby Cat is good too. Yeah, hell yeah. For sure. And that's, I don't know if you caught the live with Ross, but that's one of the ones that I grabbed for was YSL Baby Cat. Right now it is 94 degrees out here in California, so not baby cat weather quite yet. I think it's 92, but it feels like 94. But tomorrow is going to cool down by 12 degrees, and then I've got 79, 79, 79, then jumps back up to 87. So technically I'm still waiting for the cool, but a couple days from now, 79-degree high is going to be perfect to rock something that's going to be something that I don't typically get a chance to. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. Sounds good. We'll talk about it. Hell yeah. All right, let's get into these notes. Roja Dove 2022. We got basil, lavender, bergamot, the coconut, which I mentioned, but I didn't really pick up too much coconut right there. Heliotrope, jasmine, rose. It's May rose. Some violet, tobacco, vanilla, pine tree, clove. Okay, so there is clove in this fragrance. That's the first thing that it kind of hit me. The clove and the sweetness kind of hit me. Cinnamon. I think I might have said cinnamon. Spice from the ginger. Patchouli, vetiver, benzoin, pink pepper, musk, cedar, and oak moss. So you see, there's not too much density in here. As far as like something that's going to be more winter, and this definitely to me would lean more fall centric and a daytime type of situation. I do like it, and I'm interested to see how this progresses because I love cinnamon and fragrance, and cinnamon and sweet with a bunch of stuff going on in the background, especially tobacco. Cinnamon, sweet, tobacco, ginger with vanilla dry down. It's got some oak moss in here, pink pepper. So it's a lot of stuff that keeps it kind of bright. There's a basil up top. Okay. So that's where they're going to get the green vibes from. Some patchouli, so it might get a little darker or whatever. I'm interested to see how this one goes. And I have a 5 ml, so I'll be able to give that one a run. And I'm hoping to be able to pick up a bottle of that one. And that's going to depend on, obviously, how I'm feeling about it. Let's see. We're saying what's up to each other. What's up? All right, let's get into it. Let's see what your next one is.
All right, I'm going to go with I Love Your Smile.
Nice. I live in California, by the way.
Yeah, she's married to Flex Alexander, comedian. He actually played Michael Jackson. And she's from my hometown of McKees Rocks, originally. So I'm going to go right fist on this one.
Should I be singing while you're spraying?
Oh. This is like
That's it.
Fresh cut watermelon.
Okay.
Like you're in a watermelon field. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's got some floral notes on it. So it's like you're in a watermelon patch almost. This is nice. Okay, this is real nice. This is not like not the Creed type watermelon. This is like candied watermelon, like watermelon Sour Patch Kids almost.
Gotcha. Okay. Little almost like acidic in the background of it.
Yeah. And there's like some green on, you know what I mean? It's like you can smell like the leaves from the watermelon plant itself almost.
Okay.
This is nice.
This
I'm
one's got a
digging this one.
pretty simple note breakdown. We're looking at watermelon, white floral accord, and skin musk accord. So skin musk accord, that's gonna be something that, smells like just clean skin, kind of working with your body chemistry to see what you're
Yeah, that's
projecting
yeah,
type of
like a
shit.
pheromone type deal.
Y- Yeah, I like that. That's cool. It sounds very simple.
This is real nice, man. I should have waited. I should have put. I should have did this one sooner and put this one in your package.
Shout out, Joe's talking about a Cuban cigar fragrance he likes. I'll definitely check that one
Okay.
out. Buletta Abajado. You got some weird shit, man. By Zokar.
Mm-hmm.
Where you finding this shit, Joe? That's crazy work, man. Joe's always. I think
Right.
Joe, when he searches for shit, he's like, "What's the name? That's the wildest name I can find, so I could get this bottle and be like, this is what I'm rocking today, so Spencer could try to pronounce it." Type shit. I'm gonna check that one out, but he likes it, so I trust Joe's nose.
Mm.
What would you say for time period for this?
Summertime, springtime. This is like a fun scent. You know what I mean? Like you're on a nice date, like casual clothing, and you're walking hand in hand with your lady. That's what this is.
Okay.
Like you're going to a fair or a park, you know what I mean, amusement park type deal outside, you know what I mean? You're gonna be seen. This is gonna leave a wonderful trail behind you. Might be a cheat code fragrance.
Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with a cheat code. I was by Mula Mula. I know there's different variations of them. Um, yeah, Mula Mula. There's like double caramel in one of them. Really nice. I have a sample of it of one of them, and I also have a Dua. Oh no, I gave that bottle away, but it was nice. It was called like double caramel shot. But pretty much super caramel heavy. Tonka bean, I believe, is in that fragrance. Something sexy for nighttime, Danimal. But beautiful bottles too. It's kind of smaller bottles. I think they're 80 mLs. I don't think they're full hundreds. But hell yeah. So that one right there, you thinking like spring, summer type of joint, more summer with that
Yeah,
watermelon, something to help it push out and get,
yeah,
your
but
your
this is
set up there.
definitely full bottle worthy.
Nice. Hell yeah. I think you frozen in time. Shout out to you. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
I've
You
been freezing
pull back up.
off and on the whole stream so far.
Gotcha. We can hear
Yeah,
you though,
right.
so that's good. That's good. We can hear you. All right, we're
Oh,
gonna get into another one.
okay. Okay.
You got your notes on that one. Gotta have your
I
notes when
do.
you're doing the discovery set for
Full
sure.
bottle worthy.
This is one I've been waiting to get my nose on. There you go. This one's from Odo Parisi, and this one's called Megamar. People might say Megamare,
Mm-hmm.
Megamari. This is supposed to be a
That is, I've tried that one. It is so strong. Only spray it a half a spray if you can. That's all you're gonna need.
hell no, I spray more than that. Fuck all that. I spray what I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm a beast. This is nice. It's sweet. Aquatic right off the rip. Sweet aquatic.
Mhm.
Definitely right when I
Salty.
sprayed it out, it came at me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like it hit my nose type shit. Pause again. This it does smell familiar. You know what I'm thinking about that just popped in my head? One of the Kenzo joints. Kenzo Pour
Okay.
On one of those joints. Yeah, it kind of popped in my head like a darker aquatic.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking in my head. I think it's some seaweed in here.
Yep.
Let's get this thing pulled up real quick. Let's go back
Tried
to
that one. It was way too strong for me. It was nuclear. That
yeah.
thing,
Well,
it lasted 5 washes in the shirt.
all right. Let's see. This is Megamar. Where did I put it at? And then you guys can let me know if you want me to smell it cheapy after this or whatever. Since I'm just kind of going off the I got a lot of stuff that I haven't smelled yet that I've been wanting to
Absolutely,
smell.
dude.
So okay, definitely sweet, musky. Okay, so the main accords on this one, we're looking at musky, marine, 100% on that. Fresh aquatic, amber, yes. Citrus aromatic, powdery, ozonic, and woody. This is really, really nice. It's definitely familiar to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I would not probably rock this on the daytime, even though it's an oceanic type of fragrance. This would be like a night type of vibe. Like, so if I were to rock something like this, I might be at the beach, maybe like a Newport, somewhere where they have a nice little walk. And by the way, yeah, I'm in California, Barry, Southern California, Los Angeles. So I'm close to everything. Santa Monica Pier, type of vibe, walking around towards the latter part of the day. Because even though it's hot where I am right now, it's 20 minutes for me to drive to a beach and just be there, and there's a totally different weather that's down there. Like, so Kix Griffey, it's a lot cooler where he's at than where I'm at. So he's picking up some of that that ocean wind. And I would say this would be good for a nighttime, not necessarily night, but like, that transition where it's starting to get cooler in some place that's kind of cool. If you really like profiles of like, oceanic fragrances, because a lot of times, if you rock something like that, it just reminds you of the daytime for the most part. This one's got a little bit of a night vibe to it, and I think that Kenzo had a night vibe to me as well. It had clove in it, and I think there might be seaweed in one of those. I have a couple of those Kenzos, the EDP and there's an Intense and stuff like that, giving me that type of vibe.
That's the one
But it's
that's like
sweet.
shaped like a bamboo
Yes.
shoot
Yeah.
bottles type style.
Yeah. Blue bamboo bottles for sure. But yeah, it's almost like a hybrid. There's something else that I smell in here as well. The amber is kind of throws it off a little bit because it's marine and amber, and they're fighting with each other. But yeah, this is strong. Let's see what the notes on this one is. Bergamot, lemon, some seaweed, some cologne, hedione, musk, ambroxan, and cedar. We got Jad in the building. What's up, Jad? How you doing,
I
man?
think we could have left the ambroxan out. That don't need no help.
Well, the ambroxan is what's pushing it. Probably that and the cologne. Those molecules are what's making this thing, push off of your skin. Let me see. Spray limits until I encountered 40 sprays of Xerjoff, 40 knots. More than 3 sprays and I was coughing. Yeah. Well, see, I just hit it in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Hit it in one spot and called it a day. So we'll see how this thing projects as time goes on. I'm sure this one's gonna stick around for a while. But I'm getting like a sweetness from it that you might not typically get from oceanic type of fragrance. So it's not a salty aquatic in my opinion so far. And the seaweed's probably giving that vibe that's reminding me of the other one. So yeah, this is nice. I'm not gonna say that I would run out to go grab something like this because typically, even though I'm saying it gives me an oceanic type of vibe and where I would rock it in those situations, I'll probably go something a little different. Maybe like a tuberose type of sun-kissed scent for that type of situation. But 50 mLs for Projecting Beast if you're into that type of profile where you like oceanic scents. I'm kind of veering away from the everyday oceanic fragrances unless I'm just chill and I'm just walking around Walmart type shit, Target, and just having a good day at the mall. Then I'll rock like a Polo Parfum, Polo Blue Parfum or something like that. Jad, I need to get you on the show. Jad is he's from the Middle East and he's got some beast of fragrances and attars and all that cool stuff. And I think it'd be cool to talk to Jad. Only thing about Jad is the time difference. But I'm off on Mondays and Wednesdays, Jad. If you wanted to come in and talk about some fragrances that you're into, just to get your perspective on them since you're out in that area, fuck around and talk about some fragrances. Maybe you can come on with
solid dude, Joe. Solid as they come.
Yeah. That Danomatic and Jad would be a cool little combo to have on the stream at the same time for sure. So that's my take on this. There's something that I was gonna say that I kind of skipped out on this one. I'm getting some type of a pancake syrup. And it could just be me,
Okay.
but that's the type of sweetness that I'm feeling from this fragrance. On top of everything that I talked about, there's a little bit of a syrupy vibe from here, kind of in the background. And it's kind of like if you get like the IHOP or McDonald's, you peel it and you got that thick syrup, and you get a little bit on your finger, and then maybe like 6 hours later, you might smell a little bit. I washed my hands. I still got a little bit of something here. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Like you wash your hands with some like blue type of soap with a little bit of some honey type of syrupy vibe in the background. So yeah, let's get into the next one real quick from you. Let's go. Shout outs Disco
I want to
Donnie.
add a note. I want to add a note to that I love your smile. That honey is starting to come through, but on my skin, it's coming through like more like the honeysuckle. Remember, like the
Okay.
little flowers with the stems that we used to pick off, and
Hmm.
I don't, You-
No, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I used
yeah,
to grab them on the
that's
way
the
to
vibe that's
school.
giving me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got all those little spiky things coming off of it, and then like the honey's like almost in the middle. You can take your finger and run it across the honey, and then you kind of eat it. And there's usually
yeah.
like flies and bees and everything around that area and that green
Yep,
bush. I
yep.
remember. I think a lot of people remember,
Yeah, so
man.
that, that's that vibe that I love your smile is giving right now with that honey coming through. So
Yeah.
my next
Not
one, it's not gonna be on the site, so I'm guessing they discontinued it, but it's More Than a Woman, the
okay.
the 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 famous Aaliyah track. So I'm gonna go
R.I.P.
left forearm here. Okay. This is a in the air. It hit me immediately. This is a like kind of a sharp floral, maybe a little bit of it's bright.
Like
It's got
citrus
an
bright.
airy quality to it. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
citrus, but also very floral. You know what I mean? Like, man, whoever perfumes Kyle Fragrances stuff, I don't know if he's an in-house perfumer but he knows what the hell he's doing, man. His stuff is all balanced very well.
Let's go to
It's like
About Us
not
real
too
quick.
much of anything.
Let's go to guest share over here. Let's see our story. Let's see if I can see anything. Composed track. So basically a music lover, it looks like, offering fragrances,
Hmm.
an old factory mixtape. So let's see if there's anything about discovering the fragrances, crafted natural, blah, blah, blah. I think it's probably an in-house perfumer,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. And with just
yeah. I mean,
inspirations
it doesn't
from
smell mass
music.
produced.
Yeah.
Like it's like there's too much attention to detail in these fragrances for it to be mass produced.
I'm also seeing Brown Sugar Company or Braun Sugar Company. Look at
Mhm.
this one, cinnamon and coffee. Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, so probably just somebody that's like, I wanna make some fragrances that remind me of certain experiences that I had with music. And I think that's dope when you get
Mhm.
that type of inspiration, something that puts you in a vibe or a mindset of what's going on.
And then when you have creative control, it can be exactly how you want it to be. So yeah, I mean, I see his vision.
Yeah.
This is wow. I thought this was gonna be like I thought this was gonna be super feminine, and it's not. It's not at
Gotcha.
all. This is, I mean, it's gonna lean more feminine because of the floral nature of it, but that citrus brings it right back to anybody being able to wear it. Excuse
I put you full screen right
me.
when you
Yeah,
started throwing up on the side. Now I'm just playing.
yeah. This is I'm getting the citrus, probably like a lemon or a bergamot. This isn't like a orange or grapefruit type citrus.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of lime. But that floral, maybe it's I don't know like what different. I know what rose smells like, but all the other flowers is just floral. So I can't like pinpoint exactly what flower it is, but it's light. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like white florals.
Yeah. I love white florals and like a citrusy type of vibe. Even when you throw some
Hmm.
green in there, you already know that's my
Hmm.
vibe, man. It's a
Yeah,
Cali thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
This is real nice. This is real nice. Too bad it's not on the site because I was getting ready to rate full bottle worthy on this one.
Yeah. We got
This is
Mikey in the
another
building.
one like you and your lady could share and compare how it reacts to her and to your pheromones and her pheromones. Like I don't know, that's
Yeah,
just
you
type
can
stuff I like to do.
share the fragrance and all that good stuff. It's gonna smell different on you than it smells on her for the most part. We got Mikey in the building. He's rocking Mancera's Fig Ecstasy. Heard beautiful things about
Mhm.
that. Nice purple juice. Love Fig. I think Fig is going to be a big part of this fall as well. And it's a vibe. Shout out to Fragrance Fraternity.
Yeah, I think I'm
So you
gonna
got an
start getting into some plum fragrances this winter.
oh plum is nice too. Yeah, there's some plum fragrances that I've been meaning to rock. Rouge Soleil is one that I can't wait to spray on a nice cooler day. Matter of fact, there's going to be 79 coming up this week. I'm gonna rock
Hmm.
that. Because I think I bought it off
Okay.
season. I think it was just too hot to rock it, but I was like, this is nice. So I can't
Hmm.
wait to revisit that one. There's a lot of bottles that I sprayed once, and I haven't really got to it just because the time wasn't right for me. My time is going to be different than a
Right.
lot of people's. They're over here jumping on fall fragrances, and I'm not there yet. Um,
You get
but
maybe 2 months of fall weather fragrance wearing.
yeah, a couple months of it. Let's give me a little.
Hmm.
There we go. This next one I'm going to talk about is one that I have not smelled that's had super hype. Um, Once again, we're talking about fragrances that we haven't really got to yet. This is Draco by
Oh,
Soldier Boy. So you know, we'll see what this one's about. This one had a lot of hype. I
a
remember
lot of hype from one particular person.
there was well, I know some people who liked it though. Um,
Mhm.
okay, I just sprayed it. Smells nice in the air. I'm gonna let it kind of chill out a little bit before I get to it. So there's no alcohol blast that I'm getting. Say Soldier Boy. Let's see. Oops, I put Soca Boy. You can keep talking about your fragrance while I'm pulling this up. See if I can find this one.
It's just it calmed down, and that floral's coming out even more. This is like one of those relaxing fragrances, like you know what I mean. One of the ones you can just pop the top and smell the atomizer, and you know what I mean, just bask in it real quick. I know
See
everybody
if
has those kind of fragrances they don't necessarily wear all the time, but they like the smell of it so much because you know what I mean. It just evokes something in their soul.
hmm
This is one of those type fragrances.
see if this one's off for Granica. I don't see it on there. I think it probably is. These rappers be spelling their names all fucked up and shit like that.
Yeah,
Let
S
me
I
see
think it's
if
Soulja,
let me put
or
in
just
for
put in
him.
Draco for him.
S boy for him, Draco. We'll just go to Beverly Hills Perfumery. Let me put it
See
on full screen real quick.
that price was
I'm
enough to keep me away.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm picking up like a powdery, fruity nature to it. See what
Mhm.
these notes. Let's see what these notes are. We got lemon, peach, coconut, bergamot and rose, jasmine, iris, lavender, amber, sandalwood, musk, oak moss, caramel, vanilla, tonka bean. I got nothing against any of these notes in concession with each other.
Mhm.
I wouldn't right now. I'm not knocked out like, oh shit, I missed out on Draco's fragrance. um, what kind of held me back from buying it was he came out with like a video game system. I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
Drake. Yeah, he had a
yeah,
video, and
yeah.
it was like a
He
scam.
bought a million copies of it himself to make it seem like He sold 1 million copies.
Yeah. There's something kind of dry about this fragrance as well. Almost
Okay.
like an Immortelle, which I don't see on here. A lot of people mention, from what I remember, I think it's been a couple years since this had any hype at all. Talked about
About
like
2 years. Yep.
talked about the peach and all that stuff. I'm getting more of the coconut type of vibe than I am from the peach. Not getting too
Okay.
much lemon or bergamot or rose or anything. I'm really picking up a lot of coconut on this fragrance. Coconut and powder is what I'm picking up right off the rip.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like something that would be too much as far as a projecting beast goes. Doesn't seem like it'd be too sexy in my opinion. It seems more unisex than anything right off the rip. And it's got a dry down of caramel, vanilla, and tonka bean, which, you know, it could be really nice. The dry down could be where it's at. But in the opening, it's, you know,
Seems like it could be all over the place though. Like, you know what I mean, with the notes. Like
yeah.
the iris would compete with the vanilla and tonka bean and the caramel, and the
I'm gonna
coconut would like kind of get squashed out from the oak moss.
I'm gonna do something a little different since I missed a good amount of the chat just to say what's up
Okay.
to everybody who's here right now. We got
MZ,
MZ in
what's
the
up,
building.
babe?
Shout out to MZ. Decadence by Marc Jacobs. I've been looking for a bottle for months. Hell yeah. Smells exactly how I remember. Pure nostalgia in a bottle, and sometimes that's worth it. It doesn't even have to smell great in order for that nostalgia to kick in, and then you feel great about it. You know what I mean? It's always a good vibe. Let's see. Is that the green purse one? Okay, they talking to each other. Let's see. Talking to Jed. Just don't want to miss anything. What's up, Dutch? How you doing, man? Scent of the day,
Going on,
Figaro by
Dutch?
Essential Harmony. Shout outs. Oh yeah. All right, I think I'm good. All right. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. I don't think we got any questions in here. I just wanted to pop in there just in case something was going on. You know, say what's up to the people and all that stuff. A lot of times I miss out because I'm over here focused on a fragrance and the guest that's on, and I miss out on, you know, some of the stuff in the chat. So I wanted to double check on that one. But I like this one. I don't love this one. 250 is a tough sell for me. And as far
Tough
as
sell for anybody.
well, no,
For
it's
especially for
definitely
like a celebrity fragrance.
no. There's some people out there that don't mind spending 250 on some socks, but and they would buy it for Draco because maybe they're a Draco fan type shit. You know, a lot of those fragrances fetch like Travis Scott has a fragrance from Byredo. I think it's Byredo. And it's called what is that one called? Blue Bottle. I have some left of it. Space Rage, and it smells like another fragrance that they have. Fuck, what's that one called? Hope. Beautiful fragrance. And Space Rage is going to be one of the harder ones to find. And the issue with Space Rage now is you can find a bunch of them on Walmart for like $90. A bunch of them on Macari. They're fake. So you're buying some fake shit. Not worth trying to find. You'd have to buy it from somebody who is legit. You'd have to know that they were legit. It'd have to be a legit bottle, or else you're wasting your money just to have a bottle that looks like the OG. So I don't want to chance it, and I don't want to overspend just because it is authentic. But it is a beautiful fragrance, and Pope is one of the ones I have on my list. It's basically like a fruity joint, but it's like ripe, you know, and kind of rancid at the same time, like fruits. It's one of those interesting fragrances. You're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, and I enjoy that type of a vibe from it. So I'll probably pick up a bottle of Pope, and I'll probably pick up 100, even though I don't need the 100 ml. But yeah, this is cool. That's Draco S Boy for him by Draco. They do have a for her. I'm not too interested in the brand itself. So if you guys like the female version, shout out to you. But I probably won't be picking up the decan or a bottle of it. But
who is the parent company of the brand?
I don't know. I don't even care. Just because.
Yeah, right.
I think he actually has a perfumer that does this though. So from what I hear, he did it right. This is Beverly Hills Perfumery, a legitimate website. They have his fragrance on it at retail. I know there was a lot of discounts that they were giving away. They were giving away a bunch of free bottles of this, pushing it pretty heavy. Yeah. The caramel starting to come out if anybody's interested. So it is getting darker. It almost went from that fruity nature straight to like the, the irisy, caramelly with some fruits in the background type of vibe. Pretty fast. But there's a dryness about this as well. It's nice. It's just not it's not something I'm interested in right now to get. Not right now, but who knows? The dry down I might be shit. People might be calling me a S-Boy Draco shill, like, oh man, it's the best fragrance ever, man. That dry down is where it's at. That's how fragrances are, man. No hate, but like I said, when he came out with those video
Everything
game
ain't for
systems, I was
everybody.
like, shit. Let's see if I missed it. We can get to your next one real quick. See what you got going
All
on.
right, we're gonna go with Sophisticated Lady. I'm definitely expecting some florals out of this one, maybe some sweetness. We shall see.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right inside forearm on this one. 3 good sprays. Okay. In the air, there's a sweetness, like oh, that's another floral. Yes. This one is like maybe like a pink rose or like a carnation, maybe.
Yeah, this one's not available to search up the notes. So thank you for doing
No,
your best on that.
there's a sharpness on here. I guess that's from the it's like the petals of the rose or the flower, whichever flower it may be. Uh, there's a watery nature about this. This is nice, but it's definitely for a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I could get away wearing this one. I mean, I
You got a
could,
lot of
but I
feminine
might.
fragrances that you left for the end, huh?
Yeah, yeah, and that was just happened to be by chance.
Right? So
This is definitely nice, but I can definitely see like a business woman wearing this one. It'd be like her work scent.
with the pumps on,
Yep, yep. Got the business suit, like the pencil dress. She walk in sexy and smelling
if M's
sexy with this. Yeah.
if M's is still in the building, I'm gonna rock something from that's on the cheaper end since I think the ones that I talked about so far have been kind of up there in price. So we're gonna do a cheapie next for me. But
Okay.
take your time on that one. I just wanted Ems to know that this one might be up her alley. I had Juan throw in some fragrances that are kind of gourmands, and I know women love
Mm-hmm.
gourmands. And as far as the price goes, I don't know if Dua ships out to Scotland, but shout out, you know what I'm saying? If they do, great prices, them something you might be able to rock. I don't know. We're gonna find out in a little bit. What would you say for the time period for that? If you were picturing her, is it like an office type of fragrance, or is it more of like she's out, she's trying to,
This is
have
office
lunch
safe.
somewhere?
This is office safe. Yeah, this is office safe. Yep. It's floral. It'll last, but it won't project too far. It'll give her a nice bubble where she can smell herself, and when she
Hmm.
walks by, other people will smell her, but she won't offend anyone. She'll turn heads
Okay,
actually,
nice.
because this is very nice. It's very nice, very pleasant, very, very, very unoffensive.
Yeah, I can't find it anywhere for the notes.
Yeah, me either. I tried to, but this is nice, but it's definitely more for a woman.
Mm. So another
Hmm.
feminine fragrance. But you think
Yep.
that it would give off like a playful, youthful vibe, or more of like a sexy, adult, grown, some 50 Shades of Grey type shit going on in the bedroom, lights off, leather,
This is this
chains,
is
whips.
this is a woman leaving her childish self behind and becoming the woman that she was meant to be. That's what this fragrance is.
Okay, on the
You
come
know what
up.
I mean? Yeah, she's coming
Okay,
into her own. That's what this is.
all right.
She just
She
hit her
not
stride, and this could be her signature scent.
she's on her way to be a cat lady. Shout out. I didn't say that. It's not politically correct, is it? Delete that shit. Yeah. Delete it, Linda. Shout out to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into mine now before I get in trouble. This one's gonna be for M's, or anybody who's interested. I'm just looking at the name of this. This is called Dua Cookies of Hawaii. I love Hawaii. I don't know if you guys ever been to Hawaii, but it's a cool little vibe. It's one of those spots where it's like similar enough to California, like reminds me of San Diego, which is pretty dope because I love San Diego. But Hawaii is a cool vibe, man. Just to drive around the island and get the poke and the ahi, the moco loco, and all that good stuff. The people seem like they're dope. You know, I did a lot of food challenges out there. Shit, when I'm going out there, I'm going to relax and eat, man. So I'm at the beach and then another beach and another beach and another beach, and I'm eating, and then I'm sleeping at the hotel. So I'm gonna pull this one up real quick. Dua. And somebody said, don't forget about duas and shit like that. So I do kind of want to mix a little bit of different fragrances that I might not necessarily look for and purchase. That being duas, I smelled a lot of duas, but they do have some good gourmands. So hopefully this is one of them. Let's get this one pulled up real quick. Cookies of Hawaii. There it is. All right. Let's get this up here. All right. Get this thing sprayed on skin, see what this is about, and the spot that I love to spray it. Ooh, shit. Damn. Samoa? Are they called Samoas? The Girl Scout cookies?
The Girl Scout cookies. The coconut dips, the coconut and chocolate.
Yeah, that's what it's reminding me of. Ooh, this is nice.
Okay.
I'm not seeing any kind of nuttiness in here. But this is fucking nice. I'm getting like oh shit. This is really nice, man. If you like gourmands, if you like those fucking cookies, man, it's amped up on what I would consider like a cookie note. There's an Asian cookie with that little almond that's on it. You know what I'm talking about. If you go to like a OG like Chinese spot, there's a cookie and it's got a sliver of an almond on top of it. Chat, if you know, you know. That's what it's reminding me of for as far as the cookie. Almondy cookie, coconut, really, really nice. Heliotrope type of vibes, like super nutty. A cloud around it, but with the sweetness, it is really, really that beautiful opening. Damn, this is nice. I don't typically go for cookie type of fragrances either. It's not my thing. Like cookies aren't my, you know, like chocolate chip cookie, I'll eat it. But as far as like smelling like a cookie, you have to do something a little different. Be My Cookie from Born to Stand Out. It's a rough fragrance to wear, but it's nice. You smell like the burnt, like raspberry vibe. I'm excited to rock that one in the rain. So there are cookie type of vibes that I like. But this one, damn, this is nice. I could definitely see rocking this in Hawaii. Not like a floral. I see we let's just get to the main accords while I'm over here smiling about this fragrance. Amber, white floral, woody, salty, coconut, marine, animalic. Not picking up anything marine. Not picking up too much of the white florals. It is definitely ambery. Not picking up too much woods. It's a cookie. It's a sugary cookie, coconutty cookie. It reminded me right when I sprayed it of those Girl Scout cookies in the air. But as I started to get close to it, it started giving me a lot of like almondy type vibes. MZ, I think you might like this one. Any female would be interested in something like that. This is cool. So maple, just says maple, not maple syrup. Salt, caramel, honey, sugar, jasmine, coconut, white chocolate, vanilla orchid, and amber. I think for the most part, these joints go for like $33. Some of them are 60, depending on what series it is or something like that. And then you get like, there's like discount codes, Dua, whatever the number is. I've smelled hundreds of Duas, like I said before. Their gourmands, I think, is where it's at. I want to get into some of their like their fresher scents because I hear a lot of good things about them. They just wear kind of heavy. And a lot of times I'm not looking for like a heavy freshie. I'm looking for something that's more airy and light. Where you walk past is kind of wispy. Just because a lot of times if it's hot and you're wearing something dense, like maybe this Megamar,
You get ahead of
it might be it might be too much, right? You might just be that dude that's got way too much on it. It's like shit. Sillage just crazy on it. So light, airy, blue, aquatic. That's the type of vibe I go for. This one doesn't seem like it's straight gourmand in my opinion, and it's beautiful.
Okay.
They last too. They last for a good amount of times. Their fragrances. I'm not picking up Dua Funk on
Yeah.
this one. I know a lot of people talk about Dua Funk. There is it's 100%. It's a real thing. Dua Funk is real. Some of their fragrances have
With
a
that like
off
that
putting.
oily smell.
Yeah, but I will say that
Yeah.
they hold a lot better than some fragrances. What's that brand that everybody on YouTube they were getting their bottles made for them. I have like 15 5 mLs from the house. Bowtie has his. Big Beard Business has his.
Oh, Navatus.
Serenade is one of them. Navatus. Navatus, they smell
Yeah.
great in the opening and they fall the fuck off, in my opinion. Every time I sprayed on it, it was almost like, oh, this is nice. 10 minutes later,
Mhm.
nah, I don't want this. And I put it away. Do it. They kind of are linear for the most part. They pick up a particular like profile of something that you would come in your head and it would remind you, smells like Naxos, smells like blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And they just take that one
Okay.
part of it and they push it throughout the whole almost longevity of it. There's not too much transitions and changes in their fragrances. This is dope. Yeah, I would rock this one. And I would say that as far as, where I would rock it at, it would probably be something where it's going to be nice, a cooler type of environment. Not necessarily needs to be cold, but a breeze, if that makes sense. Because that
Yeah,
bubble
yeah.
of that heliotrope vibe that I pick up might be too heavy if you're enclosed in a vehicle like a car, or you're in a muggy type of restaurant without central air conditioner that's making it feel good. But this is cool. Unisex for sure. But gourmands can be pulled off by any man, in my opinion. You smell like a snack, you might get eaten. So that's my take on that one. That you might get eaten. I almost want to pull up another dude with that just to see what, because Juan. Anybody who knows Juan Fatboy Fragrances, he's got a niche side, like niche and designer side, and then he has the clone side. He's got walls of fucking fragrances. So I said, Juan, I'm looking for some fucking gourmand fragrances that I can get excited about. Send some to me. Whatever the price is or whatever, just send them to me. And he got me that one. So good job, Juan. Shout out if you watch this, Fat Boy. I'll let you know that this is a go. Do we have more fragrances left? How many have we done?
I still got. I've done 4. I still got that John Varvatos.
Let's
The
go.
little
What's
cartage sample.
XX what? Intense?
XX Intense. Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
So let's see. I'll go your favorite spot on this one.
What's up,
Whoa.
Grim? How you doing, man?
Hmm. This is interesting.
What up,
Kind of
Don?
reminds me of. Ralph's Club New York a little bit. Hold on, let me grab
Okay.
that.
That's a creamy vanilla joint, right? While you're doing that, I'm gonna say what's up to the chat. I was scrolled up. I didn't even see you guys were commenting for a little bit. Today a mix of Britney Spears Fantasy and Decadence because I forgot to put Fantasy on before spraying. Did it work out for you? Barry says XX Intense is great. I have XX3 or something. Is it 23? The blue bottle. I like Jean Varvatos. They just don't last that long, in my opinion, for the most part. But this one could be different. I think this is a 2023 launch. 2024 launch. Okay. Let us know what you're thinking about that. You look like
They're
you're throwing
similar.
bows right now. You doing uppercuts and shit, Mike
They're
Tyson and shit.
similar,
You just
but
go.
they're similar, but they're not the same. Okay,
Okay.
so I was probably tripping a little bit, but they are similar. Like maybe in the
In the
I
opening.
don't know. There's something that's very similar.
Yeah.
It's like red fruit type deal.
Shout out to
I think it might be
21.
like
M's turned
is there
21.
blackcurrant in this?
Let's check. There is not. Well, there's not on the notes on Fragrantica. I'm not going to say there's not because you know how it is with fragrances. There
Right.
could definitely be some black currant in here for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, shout out to
this one
Ems.
is switching almost immediately. The Varvatos is switching almost immediately.
You already know this, but I just want to shout out Ems real quick for her birthday. Ems turned 21. A beautiful time to turn 21. You know what I'm saying? Out in Scotland, and I wish the best for you, Ems, and hopefully you have a great 21 years, something to remember. Shout out to Emsy.
Okay. This is a casual evening. Like while you got pajamas on and your flannel slippers and you about to get in front of the fireplace and cuddle up and watch a movie, Netflix and chill type vibe. That's what I'm getting off of this one.
Okay, nothing wrong with Netflix and chill. Now I notice you're going deep into that elbow. That shit crazy. Like, is it something that's not projecting? Like, you need to get your nose on it. Like, you need to almost damn near jump inside your arm type shit, or is it just you're trying to get the feel of it? Happy birthday.
Just trying to get a better feel for it and not smell the other things that are on my arm.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Dance like you're 21, M's. Take it like a Polaroid picture type shit.
This is nice. There's some freshness on it. I don't get much spice. Definitely some citruses. There's a sweet, like maybe, okay, tonka bean and roasted coffee. Okay. Don't
Read
get
this comment.
much cedar wood.
Can you read that comment?
Donnie knows blind by now. I am starting to get a little headache right here in the front. I'm gonna definitely have to take a shower after today. Too many floral notes. But this is nice. This is pleasant.
You
It's
like
very
that?
inoffensive. It'll be good for like if you want to just smell good going to work. You know what I mean? It'd be a good office scent or a good Netflix and chill scent.
Okay.
It's pleasant.
You thinking about picking up a bottle? Or you know, like just right off the rip. I don't know longevity or none of that, but I'm just saying, like, if you sprayed this in the mall, what type of vibes you getting?
If I sprayed this in the mall, and I would definitely I would walk around with it and try other things, and I'm sure there's something better. You know what I mean? It's it's average. You know what I mean, at best. And I'm
Okay,
not even
average at
knocking it.
best.
You know what I mean?
Shout
Yeah,
out to
I'd say
Kevin
it's average at
Samuels.
best. You know what I mean? There's stuff that's better and there's stuff that's not better. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And I'm not even going like I'll say keeping it in the same price range.
gotcha.
Like I think I would wear polo over this, polo blue over this.
Yes. Well, I mean
In
that's easy.
any
That's easy
iteration.
work though. That's easy
Right,
work. Any
right.
iteration. I don't know about the EDT. So I've been smelling the Parfum for so long and that I have a couple bottles of it. Like, it's the best in the line in my opinion, right? The
I
Polo
haven't
Red and
smelled the EDT in probably 20 years.
yeah, I sprayed the EDT right, and I was like, damn, this is alcohol-y synthetic fucking mess, man. They did such a good job on the Parfum that it got me kind of like I don't have the bottle anymore. Put it that way. I gave it to my brother. I'm sure he smells
Okay,
good after the
okay.
first 20 minutes when it settles
Yeah,
down because that it's just alcohol and it gives you the idea of Polo, but that Parfum is the way to go. You
right.
guys are looking for a nice
Yeah,
blue
I agree.
fragrance. For sure that's a good one to go with. All right.
I've got polo blue Parfum.
Yeah, that one sounds dope. Yeah, and you can attest to it. Am I right or wrong? When you said you haven't sprayed it in a while, that kind of tells you something in itself.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't have the EDT. I haven't smelled it in 20 years, so yeah.
This is a 5 ml of something that I was interested in checking out. This is gonna be, and you can see that it's kind of jacked up as far as the what's it called goes. But this is Terre de Hermes Intense.
Okay.
So we're gonna spray this one on and see what this one's about. I still have spots on my skin, so We can shut it down after this if you want to, or I can keep going. You can grab a bottle and talk about something or something that you're interested in picking up. Oh, you're interested in the House of Oud line. Um,
I
I'm
am.
gonna
Yeah, I got my list here too. I can do that.
I'm gonna smell this first before I get to the notes. This is nice. I'm picking up a green citrus. Like green and citrus, I should say. I'm not picking up orange, which you typically pick up from this type of line. The opening is really, really nice. I like this. The opening is really, really nice. It's definitely not orange. If it does have orange, it's kind of on the back end. It's more of like a bergamot and green fragrance off the top. It's nice, but there's something behind it that makes it more interesting than just what I'm saying as far as the fresh, spicy and citrus vibe. I'm looking at the note breakdown for your Varvatos Intense, and I can smell it in this one.
Okay.
Not the rose. Maybe some coffee. Woody for sure. Fresh, spicy citrus. I'm picking up a lot of this. I could be completely wrong in what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up from my nose.
Okay.
I love it. I really like the opening enough to where I'm like, I might need this because I do like the line. It's different. I pick up a little bit of Otres Fresh in here.
Okay.
A little bit of that type of vibe. Not more the original. It's nice though, but there's something warm in here as well. Like I don't know if it's warm, spicy, or coffee. It's because I'm looking at warm, spicy coffee, but there's something in here that's warm. I think there's lava in here, from what I heard. I don't know what the fuck lava smells like. I'm not getting like an incensey, ashy
which
type
one
of
is that?
vibe.
That's the
I'm pulling.
Intense?
This is yours. I haven't pulled it up yet. Let me pull it up. Yeah, this is the Intense. So I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Lava Rock.
Hermes
Yep. That does have
Intense.
Lava Rock in it.
Yeah, this one came out this year, 2025, I believe. It's one of the newer ones that I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, they came out with another one, but I just didn't jump on it because
Yep. The first 4 notes are everything that you said you were getting.
Yeah. And sometimes these aren't going to even tell you what the actual notes of the breakdown of what they say is. It's just what people are feeling from it. But I like it, man. There's a sweetness in here that's a little bit sweet. It's not overpowering. I think the balance is really nice on this. Coffee's way up there. I don't know if
Okay.
I'm not picking up coffee that strong. I wouldn't put it at the second spot. Fresh, spicy, citrus, woody. Like I said, it might be some coffee, but nothing that reminds me of waking up in the morning with some coffee. Sweetness is up there. Some anise. Okay, so some star anise. Some mineral. And that's probably where they're getting that type of vibe from.
Rock.
That's the lava rock. And aromatic, because it definitely, to me, I picked up green when I first sprayed it. So let's get into this real quick and see what this is about. 2025 release. We're looking at bergamot and black pepper. This is a beautiful, spicy, fresh combo, right? Licorice. I'm not picking up licorice like I think of licorice. And licorice can be a hit or miss for some people.
That's the anise.
Okay.
Anise is the black licorice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not picking up too much of a licoricey type of vibe. More of like a woody vibe. Stone, that makes sense. Kind of mineralic, but for the most part, it does have a warmness about it. I like it. It's classy.
Okay.
As far as projecting goes and all that stuff, I wouldn't say that this one is probably something that's gonna just beast mode out on people. I don't think you would expect it from something like this. Now, with the note breakdown, with the way that it is, I would say a summer night. If you want to smell fresh, you don't want to go too much. Like, let's say you're going out, but you don't want to smell like, you don't want your cologne to be the main focus. You just want to smell nice. I think this would be more intimate just from what I'm getting off the top. But I think the opening is going to be fresh enough to where if you did go out earlier in the day, let's say you're going out at 4:00 and you're like an early date, you got things to do before your actual, your dinner and your extra activities after the dinner, whatever you decide to do, the hotel room type shit. Shout outs. Yeah, this is nice. I like it, man. I would think this would be work appropriate if it was a nice air conditioner environment. I wouldn't say that this would be too much of a fragrance to be outside with. It would be more inside. yeah, this is nice. It's airy enough and intriguing enough that I think it's dope. Now this is the first what 3 or 4 minutes. I'm not saying I'm vouching for this
Mhm.
fragrance and go out and buy it, but if I was, remember I
Right.
talk about if I was walking around the mall, and that's what designers do a lot of times. If I was walking around the mall and I smell it, that's appealing. This is dope, a little different.
Mhm.
Okay, 2025. It doesn't smell like it would be something that you would pick up kind of before. That's why I wanted to get my nose on some of these 2025 joints, and I have a lot of them. The intenses and the elixirs and all that shit. So there's a lot of shit that I'm
Mhm.
excited to and some stuff I'm not really. Like this one right here, I got what is this right here? Jimmy Choo Man Extreme. I don't have much hopes for this one. But you
Yeah.
never know, right? So
Right.
it's there, you know, I got a bunch of stuff. I got some roses that I've been interested to check out, and it's just some random shit, you know. It's
I
always good to
think the
do that
most
with you.
popular Jimmy Choo is Jimmy Choo Man Ice. That's the one I hear everybody talking about.
Jimmy Choo Man Ice is nice. It's cheap, but it also smells kind of super synthetic in my opinion. There's some better
Mhm.
fragrances that fit that profile. Dior cologne, Mercedes Benz cologne, and you know that blue bottle. That one's gonna be more expensive than the Dior now just because it's discontinued. But that's nice.
Right.
Um, you know, I would say go
What's
that route
going
if you're
on,
gonna
James? How are you,
if
brother?
you're looking for that. What up, James? All right, let's see. We got Big James B in the building. That's on my rack. I like it. Yeah. I could definitely see this one being a vibe. I wasn't expecting too much because I didn't hear too much about this one, but it's
Mhm.
nice, man. There's a sweetness about it, but there's a warmness about it. The spice isn't too crazy, and I think the mineral helps it be more of a summer night type of vibe. So I don't know if you
Okay.
want to Alexa play Pitbull, play Room by Pitbull. I don't even know what that song sounds like. Um, is that something to do with Joey Hams? I'm gonna tell him. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to Ems. What you rocking today,
I
James?
can't even
Let
play
us
it.
know.
I'll get you a copyright strike. I was gonna play the
Yeah,
song.
yeah. Well, that's why I try to make music and stuff like that for the most part. Not that I just don't want it
Mhm.
to be. So this is the situation, right? I'm not. I don't have affiliate links. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to talk shit about fragrances and enjoy people in the space that like the same type of shit that I do. Have them put me on to stuff. Maybe I can put them on a couple things that I because I've been spraying for a long time. Got a lot of bottles, type shit.
Mhm.
But people like you that come on and you talk about something that might get me excited, and I'm like, okay, yeah. That sometimes it takes a while with me. Somebody will talk about a friend, they'll be like, oh yeah, this is the one to go with. A year later, I might be like, you know what, I did hear some shit about that one, like
Yeah.
kind of like this
Yeah.
intense, right?
Yeah. I
I
try to
like
stay
it.
off the hype train too.
Yeah.
All that does is you're playing keeping up with the Joneses, and all you're doing is hurting your bank account.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, hey, if you guys like that fucking coconut type of vibe, like a nutty coconut, that fucking Dua is I'm gonna get a bottle of that. What's this one called? Dua Cookies of Hawaii.
Cookies in Hawaii.
The Megamar, I probably won't. I probably won't pick that one up. Um, what did I first spray? Oh, this is Roja. This is that
Mhm.
tobacco joint, Manhattan.
Manhattan, yeah.
It's nice. I'm gonna see what that dry down's like. Not too wild. It's got clove in it. You have to be a clove lover. Like I said,
Mhm.
the first thing I picked up was like a sweetness and a clove. Got what I sprayed right here. But it does smell nice. I'll have to go back and find. Oh, Soldier
Yeah, that's
Boy.
crazy. Of
This is
everything that
Soldier
I
Boy.
sprayed, the only thing I smell right now is this Ralph's Club New York. And I only use one spray to compare it to the John Varvatos, but this is all I smell right
Nice.
now.
I'm excited to get my nose on that one. That's one that you just ended up graciously sending me. It should be on the way on Tuesday, so might talk about that one on
Good.
Wednesday. If you want to come back, we can spray them together. You got that Shack fragrance that I'm interested to check out. I love Tonka Bean, so we'll see what that Shack fragrance is about. Some
So
cool shit like that.
I was surprised with that Shaquille O'Neal fragrance. I ain't gonna stunt,
That's
man.
good.
It's cozy. It's
Okay.
almost like a sophisticated man. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I get from it, just from trying it the one time I tried it. Like,
Is
you know what I
Joey
mean?
is Joey singing tonight? Is it Wednesday
I
still,
hope
or did
so.
he
It's the
change it
best
to
night of the week.
Thursday? Because
No,
he
he just
switched the
did it
date
that
for a
Thursday
while.
because something was
Okay.
going on. Where yeah, something was going on.
I got a request for M's. Then I need that Pitbull song sung by you today. Do you want to
Yeah.
continue? Do you want to keep grabbing stuff, or do you want to just shut this down? I don't know how long we've been live for, but appreciate everybody who hit the like button. Obviously, people who are here, vibing out with us. Jad in the building. Yeah, he is going
I
on.
don't have any more skin, but I do have my list of the House of Oud fragrances that I want to try.
Okay, okay. What's your top one from
So,
the list? I'll pull it up real quick.
well, the top one is probably going to be the Sapphire Blue because of the color of the bottle. That is like my
Okay.
favorite color blue. It is beautiful, and it's got like it's like reflective almost. Like there's like a like if you put a black light up to it, it would reflect. You know what I mean? It's so
What
beautiful.
what's that one called again?
Sapphire Blue.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up real quick just so people can know what you're most excited about. Something that you might be talking about relatively soon. Um, you wanna
Look
you
at
you
that
wanna read the main
bottle.
accords?
Yeah, vanilla, sweetness, some white floral. And see, that's the only thing. I want it only because of the bottle. The notes do not intrigue me whatsoever. Just the color of the bottle. It
Okay.
seems like this one's gonna give me a headache because it's like sweet, so sweet.
Mhm.
But I want it just for the bottle. That's how much I like it.
Well, well, let's hope for the best on that. Let's actually get to the breakdown real quick. So it starts off with spices. This might be different than you think. Just off of those main
Mm,
accords, spices and
mm.
almond with West Indian Bay. It looks like a leaf, maybe like this. Let's see what
Yeah,
this.
like bay
What
leaf.
I haven't seen this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Um, aromatic. Let's see, tree leaves. Okay, so think about what you're reading right here. Spices, almonds, and some bay leaf type shit.
Mhm.
Little some mandarin orange. This might be really nice, man. You never know.
Yeah,
I'll be
right.
looking forward to you talking about that fragrance. Because to me, something like this might really work for me. Tonka bean and vanilla
Mhm.
is always a good look. White florals are a good look. It's got some orchid in there. Yeah, this might be really nice, man. It's a musk. Price looks like
Yeah.
it's gonna be great on them. Joma Shops has it for 108. I think they're 75 mLs, regularly
Yep.
275.
Every one of them. Yep.
Once again, I don't have affiliate links. Find them wherever you want to pull them up at or whatever. But yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I think I might
But
do
the
another one
one,
since I have some
okay.
space. So keep talking though. I'm gonna
Yeah.
find out what I feel like
And
feel like spraying.
the one that the notes excite me the most is Cypress Shade.
Mm,
Those notes excite me the most. So those
okay,
two are like definite. I'm gonna get them. It's just a matter of when. But then the other ones, I have some other ones on here. The Time, Just Before, Cypress Shade, Live in Colors, Sapphire Blue, Get the Feeling, and Dates Delight.
gotcha. Dates Delight. Shout out to Jims. I know he really enjoyed that Dates Delight, and I was actually looking at that one today. I forgot why I was looking at fragrances, but a lot of times I'll just look at fragrances just to pull up something to see what's going on. And Dates Delight was
Mm,
one of them that showed up, and I was like, yeah, I have been looking to get my nose on that one. And we talked about that one, I think, um, recently, right?
yeah, yeah. When you were talking about your poker one, I forget the name of it.
Poker one.
You got your poker one in, and I got the emerald green one in.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like what is it, Ace of Spades or something like that? No, 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 no. Hold on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know what it is. I
The
forget.
last one, the last one I'm gonna spray is from Armani Code, and this is the Elixir. I believe it's a 2025 release. So I'm gonna get this thing on skin, and this will be the last one we talk about. Smelling it from the atomizer, getting something a
Okay.
lot different than I'm used to with the Code fragrances. It's nice. Um, I don't know why. I do pick up the line, so I can pick up the Armani Code line, which is a beautiful line. You know,
Mhm. It is.
iris is really nice on them.
Yeah,
The
I used
parfum
to
is
have the
really beautiful.
EDT, and I gave it to my
The
little cousin.
EDT. I have the EDT classic fragrance. The parfum is my favorite. It's like a fresh type of a irisy type of vibe that lasts a really long time. You gotta love powdery shit.
Mhm.
This one, when I first sprayed it, it reminded me of shit. What was it? One of the stronger with yous, not leather, but it's got like a leathery vibe to it. What is that one called? The new one,
Okay.
the parfum. It reminded me of that
Okay.
because I'm smelling leather. It's pretty much leather in the same type of vibe as the other one. So let's pull this one up and see. I like it because I can still. It's a flanker for sure, which is nice. A lot of times they'll just go south with it.
Mhm.
Uh, Armani code, and this is the elixir. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, leather's the first note. Vanilla, I didn't pick up vanilla. I just picked up leather and that the DNA from the Armani line.
Okay.
What I got right off the rip. So there's leather in here for sure. There's a sweetness type to the leather. The next note says animalic, which I'm sure they're just getting from the leather.
Leather, yeah,
Not
more than likely.
um citrus. There's some citrus in here. I wouldn't say that it's extra strong or anything like that, but it lightens up the leather. Amber, alcohol. That's an interesting note. Alcohol. Sweet.
Like liquor alcohol or like rubbing
Uh,
alcohol?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not picking up too much of a boozy vibe from this. The sweetness is there. The smoky is for sure there. There's a smoky background of this fragrance. I think this fragrance is probably gonna be more like a leathery, smoky type of vibe to it, with a little bit of sweetness that
Mhm.
kind of fades away. That's just my guess. Bottle looks small as hell. I'm sure the price is up there on this one. Their website shows 165. Let's see what size this is real quick. Just let's get that out the way. $165 for a 50 ml is a tough look. This is directly from the website. I don't know if it's on discounters yet. Let's pull up these notes. Let's see, 2025. Simple breakdown: green mandarin, leather, liquor. So it just says liquor. And Tonka Bee. You guys tried this?
Okay.
Let me know in the chat if you guys check this one out. I like it. It reminds me of the parfum for some reason from Stronger with You. Oh shit! You know what I just thought about? Stronger with You is Emporio Armani.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this is Armani code. Shit.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, the leather that's used, it threw me to there. Maybe yeah, because there's a little sweetness in that one as well. But it is fresher and it has that code DNA. It is what it is. I do like these first impressions that we do online, but they don't give you the full breakdown of the wearing experience or anything like that. There's just so much stuff that I need to get my nose on, and I like to do this in a format to where you're spraying something new, I'm spraying something new. So hopefully you guys
Mhm.
that are watching it enjoy it as well.
Maybe we
Um,
can, later on down the line, revisit some of these fragrances. Like we'll have to set it up and plan a day out where we can, you know, have a lineup of fragrances that we try, and then we come back and talk about them, our wearing experience, and we give better information
yeah,
like
my favorite
longevity.
so
You know what I
far
mean?
from the day, surprisingly, is a Dua fragrance, and it is that Hawaii cookie. And then
Okay.
I like the the Hermes joint is very interesting. I enjoy that one. And then I would say the Roja. Um, and the one that I just sprayed is nice because there's still some freshness with that leather. It's nice. I enjoy it. Mass appealing for sure, but it's leather, so it's mass appealing and leather, which don't always work together. And I pick up the code line, which I
Mhm.
enjoy, so I might be biased when it comes to that. Less powdery though,
Okay.
but still there.
Okay.
What about you?
My favorite spray of the day is going to be that More Than a Woman.
Okay,
Cause yeah, I'm going to be wearing this. I'm going to give this one a full wear, and I'll come back and give my thoughts and impressions on that. Full impressions. Cause this is nice. Honestly, I think on Friday, me and my lady, we're gonna wear this together at the game, and
okay,
then we'll, you know what I mean, we'll compare it that way too.
yeah, that's a cool look,
Yeah.
man. Or you know what you could do too? A lot of times it's nice if you're doing that type of setup, if you have something that's similar to it, have her rock that and have you rock and just see what the longevity and the differences are, but they're similar to each other. Because
I don't have anything similar to this.
okay. Because chances are you're going to be close to her and you might be thinking like that's you over there beast moding and then smelling that way. But then you wear it by yourself and you're like, oh, don't smell the same on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna be side by side.
Yeah. Well, shit, double the sillage then. Shout out to the chat for checking us out. Shout out to the replay gang. Can't wait to get Danimal on here. Hopefully, Jad can make some time. I know you're going to be here probably next week, and we'll go over some more stuff. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. You got a set that you're talking about next. You want to talk about that set now, or you want to?
Sure, we can. I'll preview it. It's Dragon Fragrance. I think I found this brand from Hidden Gems, maybe.
Shout out to
If you're
Gems.
still here, yeah. If you're still here, Gems, didn't you have this guy on? I'm trying to remember how I found the brand, but yeah, I got 8 little samples in their discovery set.
Hell
This
yeah.
one was, I think this discovery set was like $20.
Gotcha. So
And
we'll do
he
that on
said
Monday.
on the website. Yeah, we could do this on Monday,
Okay.
and I'll be better
yeah.
prepared. I won't wear a scent a day, so I have more skin real estate.
That sounds good. You got 8. That lets me know that I'll try to do 8 because I can do 4 in each arm.
Okay.
So that kind of works
Yeah.
for me. 8 and 8 sounds like a
Okay.
good deal. So we'll talk about some more fragrances from Dua. I'm excited to get some gourmand Duas on the list. We'll see if they hold a candle to this Hawaii cookie Hawaii or whatever it's called, and then we'll go over some designers. We'll go over some niche. I do have that new Roja that everybody the Roja Elysium that yes. Yeah. So shout out to Juan. So I'm gonna spray that one and see if that bottle is gonna be. And I I talked about it on Ross's stream that it was coming on. I think I said Friday. So it's here.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that one and some other Rojas that I haven't got my nose on. The green Roja, Verde. I got a couple samples of that, or a couple decants of that, and then I think the yellow one, whatever that one was, the Isola yellow, Isola Soul. Yeah, it's supposed to be a floral bomb. Just shit like that. You know, I got a lot of stuff that we can spray and talk about. So I like this format. And then later on, and throughout we'll start getting into bottles that we've already worn and that we've had wearings with, and we can break them down and longevity and top, mid, dry down type shit. And get a little bit more into it. Therefore, we don't have to do 8. We could just do a couple of them and just kind of go into the full bottles of what we have, what our experiences at time of wear, all that good stuff. But appreciate you being on, Donald, as always. It's always a good look, Shout out for Donald. He's a real one. We're out of here, so we're gonna do the goodbye type shit. You guys have a great Wednesday. You guys enjoy it, and I'll be on Joey's stream later tonight with you. So shout out. So we're out of here.
Thanks for coming to the show, yeah. I had fun, but it's that time to go.
Shout out to Circle. You came late, watch that replay.
It's been real, it's time to leave ya. Hit that like up on the way out.
Hell yeah. Center of the day reflection, man. Beautiful scent. Donald knows it's a beautiful scent. Donald loves it. Shout out to Ramon in the building. RC in the building, Gems. Big James B in the building, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, MZ, Barry, Ron showed up, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ron, Joel, of course. Grim Sense is probably live right now talking some shit. I am Jad, shout out to Jad.
Opposite corner of the planet, like literally on the other side of the planet.
Shout out to Mikey. We had Dutch in the building earlier. Shout out to Dutch. Appreciate you guys. We're out. We'll see you next time, guys. On Monday. Hopefully Danimal will be in the building as well.
That would be great.
Donnie, I'll see you tonight, man. You gotta sing. You gotta sing tonight, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs.
Not so famous YouTuber. Fragrance world of wonder. Every scent's a perfect day.